How about that cold front, huh? The colder temperatures have been very pleasant today, definitely more pleasant than the 90s that we have seen for basically the past 2 weeks. It's not going to last forever, so definitely enjoy the cooler temperatures while you can. And people have been praying generally for two things. We've been praying for cooler temperatures. We've also been praying for rain. We got one. Get ready for a lot of the other. We look at radar. There was really nothing going on tonight. The area is clear. We had a chance of showers and thunderstorms today. Looks like we actually ended up missing out on those. But don't worry. Plenty of rain to come in the next few days. I want to show you a little bit of what one of the models is saying here. We're going to look at the NAM model here. And so this is kind of looking ahead. And there are a couple of things I want to point out to you as far as what we could see this week. So if we go ahead, this is going to be 1 a.m. Tomorrow morning. And obviously we see plenty of clouds and moisture and that kind of thing. Now this, I want to kind of move this ahead to about 4 o'clock tomorrow. You see some of the moisture out to the west. That's going to continue to move in. And this actually, let's move that was a little quick. Move this ahead to about 8 o'clock. This is showing a lot of moisture off to the southwest, but really not a whole lot in our particular area. It doesn't show much happening here. I'm not sure about that. This is a very tepid forecast from this model compared to what some of the consensus has been. So it's going to be really interesting to see what is happening here. I still have about a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms Monday night. Now, it may be later in the night. We'll go ahead and you can see a little bit of moisture, a little bit more moisture closer to home around 1 o'clock in overnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday morning. So that may be, it may just be thinking that this moisture is going to be a little bit late arriving. I'm still not sure about that. We'll have kind of a better idea of that tomorrow throughout the day. I can say that the best chance for rain will be in the, the evening overnight hours. Now, the second thing that's really interesting here is Tuesday. Check out what happens here. So this is 5 a.m. Tuesday, up towards Wichita Falls and Vernon. You see quite a bit of convection there. Convection meaning thunderstorm development. And if we take this further ahead, you see more moisture moving in 10 a.m. Tuesday. So we're probably going to see waves of rain, kind of on and off rain, between, I would say, Monday afternoon and Tuesday, evening time Tuesday, and even into Wednesday. So we'll see this rain kind of move in, and then we see something else as we go into the day on Tuesday, into the afternoon with that afternoon heating. You see all of this convection off to the west, all the way from the Red River on down to about Stephenville there. And then if we carry this forward even further, we see that organize into a line in the southern half of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Tell the truth, again, as I've said before, this is not an exact representation of what we expect all of this to do. We're looking at this being a generalization, right, of kind of what is expected. So it's expecting a line of strong to possibly severe thunderstorms to develop in the southern half of the area. And you see it becomes much more, this is 6 o'clock, so it becomes much more organized with still more convection behind it. Realistically, we'll kind of see this probably a line and then more convection off, kind of back building off to the southwest, just judging on this model. And then as it goes forward throughout the rest of the evening, this is 9 o'clock. So by this time, it is moving into southern and eastern portions of North Texas and going on from there. So that's what we're looking at Tuesday, and not a very clear picture on what to look for Wednesday. That's early Wednesday morning. Wednesday, the cold front comes through. We have another chance of storms, but there's a couple more things I want to show you specifically about Monday and Tuesday. It looks right now to me like Tuesday and Tuesday night will probably be our best chance for rain through this period. So let me first show you that we are expecting at least some severe weather in our area. Let's see, let me get this. I love that Radar Omega has a lot of options, but sometimes they just throw me off. So this is Tuesday, and as you kind of saw by the model, the southern half of North Texas was really the focus of that convection. So you see this slight risk here, and obviously that goes down towards the Austin area. To me, I would say that the biggest threat, again, is going to be strong damaging winds and large hail associated with these storms. I'm still not looking at a whole lot of a tornado threat with this, so I'm really not concerned with tornadoes necessarily at this time. The other thing that I think we need to keep in mind is something that I don't think I've shown on here yet, which is its hydrological outlooks. And this is something, it's kind of like the severe weather risk, but this specifically is about flash flooding. So this is saying that we have a slight risk, and it's a broad area. All of this yellow is a slight risk of flash flooding, okay? So you have your marginal here, and then, of course, your slight risk in this area. So this is just saying that there is a slight risk we could see a flash flood issue pop up, and this is for Monday, so most likely Monday night. Again, the NAM model was very, very modest and tepid on its development of showers and thunderstorms in our area. I think we'll see something a little bit more aggressive than that. And if we actually move over to Tuesday on that same outlook, you can see that it is a little more of, it goes from about Glen Rose there down to Bosque County on to the east. And so to me, that pretty well covers what the NAM is expecting for that period. So that kind of shows you, if nothing else, not only does that show you kind of our expectations, but two, that shows you how models are sometimes accurate, sometimes we're not really sure. Sometimes it takes more than just looking at a model to forecast and to kind of understand what is going to happen during this period. So let's get over to a few of the graphics here. Let me clear off this. I want to show you a couple of things as far as the graphics. So one graphic from the National Weather Service that really is really good at showing if I don't have a graphic that's better than what the National Weather Service puts out, I just use theirs. They've given a permission and that kind of thing. This is a representation of how much rain we're looking at. This is Monday through Wednesday. So look at this. We're expecting 3 to 4 inches in our area, 4 to 6 inches possible in parts of East Texas, but 3 to 4 inches in the Ellis County area. Really, this whole western, I would say, eastern third of North Texas there. So I really do expect a fairly decent rain event to unfold, and as this says, locally heavy rainfall could lead to minor flooding at times. So kind of as I mentioned in the weekend outlook, those areas that are flood prone do want to pay attention and try to take some precautions as we go into the next several days. This is going to be something, I don't think we're going to see widespread flooding or anything of that sort, but I do think that some of those creeks and the lakes and the ponds and those kind of things, if you're in those areas or if you're in those low-laying areas, you need to be paying attention, and you need to kind of make sure you know. If you're new to a neighborhood, maybe ask your neighbors where some of those flood-prone areas might be so that you are prepared ahead of time. So let's go ahead and let's just talk about the forecast, what to expect here. So Monday, I still have that 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms. That's what the National Weather Service is saying. That's what really the consensus has been up to this point, that Monday, particularly Monday night, we will see a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms. We will see easterly winds that day. That's a little bit unique, right? Tuesday, 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms. I do expect that we will see our best coverage of rain out of the 2 days on that day. And then Wednesday, a cold front comes through, showers and thunderstorms possible then too. I don't really see a whole lot as far as severe weather that day yet. It's still a little bit early. Stay tuned, I'll have more for you on that. But of course, we have the wind shifting from the south to the northwest here as that cold front does move in. And you can see the change in temperatures. We start warming up, and then Wednesday, we're a little bit cooler, kind of like we were today in the low 70s, overnight lows in the upper 50s. And then after that, we start warming up again. We're going to be on that trajectory with sunny skies on up to the 90s returning by the weekend. So enjoy the cool weather while it lasts. We're not going to see a whole lot of that this season, unfortunately. We've got this little bit of a reprieve, and then we're right back to what we were seeing. So just keep in mind, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are going to be stormy days. Monday, we may not see much during the day. We'll see more in the evening. Tuesday, I think we'll see at least a round or two of rain during the day, and then those storms move in overnight, and then more storms on Wednesday. And I think that we'll see probably some rain in the morning, and then throughout the day Wednesday, as that cold front comes through, we'll see more storms with that. Make sure you're following on elliscountyweather.com for the latest forecast information, and everything Ellis County Weather is there. You can also find the links to our Facebook, the YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter accounts to follow those accounts for the latest updates there. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rain while it lasts. It won't be long before we get into the summer days, and we're wishing we had the cooler temperatures and the rain in our area. So get out and savor it now, because we won't last long here in North Texas.